As horse-drawn carriages make their way through the bustling streets of Long Acre Square, the area stands on the brink of transformation. Soon to be known as Times Square, this historic location, renowned today as a global hub for entertainment and commerce, was originally named by British settlers. However, in April 1904, it was renamed in honor of the New York Times, which had recently relocated its headquarters to the district. In the sweltering heat of Death Valley, California, a team of 20 sturdy mules prepares to embark on an arduous trek. Hitched to a train of Borax wagons and a vital water tank, they brace for the grueling 165-mile journey across the unforgiving desert terrain to the Mojave Railroad Terminal in 1889. A group of pioneers lounges casually in front of a towering train laden with freshly cut logs. The locomotive inches across a fragile wooden bridge, spanning the deep, rugged gorges of the Cascade Mountains in Oregon. It is 1906, and the adventurous spirit of the era is on full display as settlers navigate the perilous landscape. Before the advent of the modern school bus, children traveled to class in simple, horse-drawn school wagons. In 1900, a wagon filled with eager young students makes its way along a dirt road near Lexington, Kentucky, carrying its passengers toward their daily lessons in a world far different from today's. Amidst the devastation and turmoil, the people of San Francisco cling to the few possessions they manage to salvage, watching in despair as their homes vanish in a sea of flames. The Great Fire, sparked by the catastrophic 1906 earthquake, one of the most destructive in American history, continues its relentless march, reducing much of the once thriving city to ashes. In 1899, a canvas tent serves as both a general store and post office for Courtney in Sheep Camp, Alaska. This remote outpost, located in southeastern Alaska, plays a crucial role as a rest stop for weary prospectors journeying to the Canadian gold fields during the Klondike Gold Rush. Under the vast expanse of Nebraska's open sky, a humble farming family stands proudly before their sod-built home in 1885. Dressed in simple attire, they symbolize the resilience of pioneers, with a towering windmill in the background standing as a testament to the power of both nature and human determination. Braving the winter chill of New York City around 1900, a woman clad in heavy garments collects donations for the Salvation Army's Christmas Fund. Founded in 1865 by Methodist minister William Booth and his wife, Catherine Mumford, the Salvation Army has since become one of the world's most well-known charitable organizations dedicated to aiding those in need. In 1890, the lively St. Charles Avenue in New Orleans teems with activity. Horse-drawn carriages weave through the bustling streets, passing elegant storefronts and grand hotels. The avenue serves as a vibrant crossroads of cultures, reflecting the city's rich and diverse heritage. In 1924, Ruth Malcolmson's journey to fame begins at just 18 years old. Crowned Miss Philadelphia, she soon ascends to even greater heights, claiming the coveted title of Miss America in Atlantic City, marking the start of a bright and promising future. Standing in formation in front of a modest grocery store in Cotulla, Texas, a group of Texas Rangers poses for a photograph in 1887. As a law enforcement agency with jurisdiction across the state, the Rangers have become legendary figures of the Old West, their exploits immortalized in countless books and publications. Captured in a striking 1911 photograph, young coal miners in Nanticoke, Pennsylvania, reveal the harsh realities of child labor. Many coal-breaking facilities in the U.S. depend on boys as young as 8 to manually remove impurities from coal, a grueling and dangerous task undertaken in dimly lit, dust-filled environments. Around 1880, the mining town of Silver King, Arizona, bustles with movement as 2 freight teams, each pulling for heavily laden mule-drawn wagons, traverse the town's main street. The wagons, stacked high with raw ore, symbolize the region's thriving mining industry. In 1889, 2 grand overland stagecoaches make their way across a wooden bridge, heading toward the famed city of Deadwood, South Dakota. As they pass, men riding inside tip their hats to the photographer, capturing a fleeting moment of camaraderie on the rugged frontier. Towering above the waters of Lake Michigan, the 12th Street drawbridge in Chicago rises in 1900, allowing ships to pass through the city's bustling waterways. This feat of engineering plays a vital role in the movement of goods and people within the growing metropolis. On January 6, 1915, New Yorkers gather in shock as smoke billows from a fire beneath Broadway at West 55th Street. The underground blaze, confined to 2 subway manholes, is traced to an electrical short circuit at 8 a.m., a story reported in the New York Times the following day. In 1910, a group of lumberjacks stand beside immense sequoia logs in Humboldt County, California. The sheer size of fallen giants dwarfs the men, emphasizing the scale of logging operations at the time, an era when the demand for timber was at its peak. Enveloped in a mist of smoke and steam, Delaware Avenue hums with life in 1908. The rhythmic chime of carriage bells blends with the rumble of streetcars, creating an urban symphony as vendors call out to passing customers in the busy city streets. In 1871, a family of the Sheep-Eater tribe sets up camp in the rugged Rocky Mountains of Idaho. Known for their deep connection to land and reliance on wild sheep as a food source, they consider the Yellowstone region their home. Meanwhile, military campaigns launched from Vancouver barracks continue to push Native American groups from their ancestral lands. In 1908, a family travels through the vast Kansas plains in their horse-drawn covered wagon, embodying the rugged spirit of frontier life. A young boy, rifle in hand, sits proudly, a reminder that children of the era were taught early to hunt and protect their loved ones in the unpredictable wilderness. Inside a bustling cotton mill in Kosciuszko, Mississippi, in 1913, young women endure long, grueling hours in harsh working conditions. At the height of the textile industry, many laborers, often still in their teenage years, find themselves trapped in an endless cycle of exhausting shifts and meager wages. In 1889, 3 prospectors, accompanied by their faithful dog, crouched beside an icy creek in the Black Hills of South Dakota. Their hopeful gazes reflect the lingering dreams of fortune, as between 1876 and 1878, this land yielded gold worth an astonishing $350,000, fueling the ambitions of treasure seekers. The streets of Knoxville, Tennessee, in 1909 witnessed the growing influence of Coca-Cola, as 2 delivery men stand proudly beside one of the company's first Ford trucks. These early brand pioneers mark the beginning of an era where soft drinks will soon become a nationwide sensation. Under the golden Florida sun, Palm Beach in 1905 serves as a glamorous retreat for elegantly dressed bathers. They stroll along the shore, enjoying a moment of leisure and luxury, embodying the carefree spirit of the era's social elite. Around 1900, a weary miner finds solace in his modest Colorado cabin, surrounded by his family. In the distance, power lines signal the presence of a major mining operation, a testament to Colorado's early adoption of electrification in certain industrial areas, even before the dawn of the 20th century. Along the banks of the Potomac River in 1922, a group of friends gathers in the latest fashion of the time, sleek, modern swimsuits. Laughter and conversation fill the air as they embrace the simple joys of a summer afternoon by the water. Galloping at full speed, a horse-drawn fire engine races down 72nd Street at Broadway in New York around 1910. Hooves pound against the pavement as firefighters rush to battle the flames, a dramatic scene capturing an era when speed and courage meant the difference between disaster and salvation.